Alright, this is amazing Pokemon news, and it makes me feel nostalgic in a very interesting way, but I was just on Twitter at 1 in the morning, this popped into my timeline from the Japanese Pokemon Twitter handle. I decided to translate it because that looks like an interesting image. I was like, what does this have to do about Let's Go? Is there a new product? You know, I'm always interested in some of the fancy things that might be coming out, but when I translated it, it exceeded my wildest expectations. UT Grand Prix 2019 is being held at Uniqlo. T-shirt design with the theme of Pokemon is recruited from all over the world. Grand prize is $10,000. Application will be accepted until Sunday, December 2nd. And then if you click on this link, it actually like geolocates you and then translate it. So at first I was worried. I was like, what? Is this gonna be like Japanese only or something? Or is only the Japanese Pokemon Twitter gonna be tweeting it out? I'm expecting like Nintendo or the official Pokemon Twitter handle tweet it out. If they don't, then you know, that's why I'm making this video, to get the news out there. And the cool thing is, like, if you're a graphic designer, if you're an artist, you might as well make a Pokemon t-shirt design, enter, and see what happens, because this is really cool. It calls back to a lot of the other illustration contests I've seen from my childhood. This one really stands out to me. You know, the Pokecard Creator Contest, Kids WB in 2004. I remember seeing commercials for that when watching Pokemon Saturday morning, and then like actually seeing the prizes and the winners and stuff. There was so much cool things in the back in the day. There's also been like tons of other Pokemon like contests and stuff. We have like one of the earlier art designs. We have some more recent ones. Pokemon Art Academy had those. The Korokoro Best Photo Contest from Pokemon Snap. So there's been a lot of things like this, but I'm happy that even in 2018, we still have these opportunities, and it's for everyone. The reason why I'm also recording this video right now and only going off the Japanese is because I've been having a really weird sleep schedule taking care of my dog. By the way, if you want an update on her, she's completely fine. She's happy. She's acting like she isn't even hurt, which is actually kind of a problem because she wants to run around and have fun, but she's not going to be fully restored until about November 2nd or 3rd when she gets the sutures removed. But if you want an update, she's doing great, and that's why I'm just going to do the video based off what we have from the Japanese Twitter. If the English Pokemon channels or anything like that tweets it out or promotes it, cool. If not, that's why we have this video. Don't forget to like for Leica being healthy, share for the $10,000 grand prize. Let's go and take a quick peek at the rules and regulations and stuff. So yeah, it's a cool thing. Like you click on that link, it gives you all the translated stuff. And when is application period? October 23rd. So starting right now until December 2nd. That's another cool thing. Like I found this as it happened. So it's not like you're already weeks behind or you have a tight deadline or anything. You have a good amount of time and it's time to do it. What is this year's theme? Year's theme is Pokemon. Is there participation fee? No. How do I apply? Download format from the website. That's going to be on the main page, so we can go over that as well. We just have a lot of things to talk about. You know, how many entries can I submit? As many as you want. You can only do 5 entries at a time, but then you just kind of re-enter your information. You can keep doing it. Is design for the back mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. I'm a minor. Yes, minors can enter. So if you have talent, like that's another thing about these like illustration contests, is that you don't have to be a professional artist to have something, you know, be published and be rewarded for. Now this could be a t-shirt design, so it does have to be appealing in some kind of way. That way it can be marketable and profitable. But that's another cool thing. Like as we go deeper through this, can I submit designs I've previously entered in other competitions? No issues. If the design is your original work, you own the copyright design, you have not signed any contracts, agreements, commoditizing the design with any other companies, can I use the photo shown at exhibition? Refrain from using photos that have been commoditized, but feel free to use photos outside those restrictions. So you can even use photos. You can maybe even like take like there's just so many different things you can do. As long as it is a media that is not copyrighted and it is your own original work, you can submit it. So that's why I feel like even graphic designers have a really good chance. You don't have to be perfectly masterful artists. You can just make something in the theme of Pokemon, even abstract, and maybe have a chance of getting like winning off of that. And that also reminds me of Pokemon 151. So this is why it's very nostalgic to me. I remember the illustration contest. I remember seeing about this June 26th back in 2008. I remember 2008, a decade ago, when I heard about this off of like the Japanese just like Twitter, wasn't even like Japanese Twitter, but like the Japanese outlets, you know. I remember seeing this, I was like, man, I wish these came to America. And then 2016 they did, and then I forgot to buy some shirts, so I need to go and look at those up again and buy some shirts. But yeah, like, so the designs, you know, they can be really abstract and not really like that straightforward with Pokemon. Like that's like it's random, you know, just Kakuna, number 14. They could have chosen any other Pokemon. They don't have it for all 151. But we have Pokemon like Kakuna. We have a sign showing Graveler rolling down a hill. We have Hypno being very creepy. And very interesting in these modern times, just kind of snatching children up. And like, look how simple and small that t-shirt design is. But I mean, that's what worked back then. Cubone's pretty awesome. Tangela, Articuno, Mewtwo. The Mew one, very, very subtle. But I mean, that was it. Like, that's the design. So I mean, if you can do something really expressive and a cool design that represents Pokemon, that has a chance. Now, this isn't from the, this isn't a competition from the 151 product line. It's also from a different designer, but it kind of shows the ideas of like what you can do and then still find potential success with this, or you can just be a great artist and make something wonderful that's just over the top, perfect Pokemon design for a t-shirt. So just think about it from those lines. There are some problems though, you know, about entries. Are there elements I must include in design, such as logos and or text? Nope, no such requirements. You are free to design anything based on the theme of Pokemon. Do you distribute any official materials of Pokemon that I can use in design? No, we do not distribute materials. Free to design anything. Okay to use Pokemon images that are available online. You may use materials that have been designed on your own, but you are prohibited to process images that have already been published. It's okay to use objects like Pokemon works in the design. Use of materials you've designed are permitted. Editing or processing visuals that have been previously released by others is not permitted. And even with Pokemon, you know, can I change color? Can I design other things? Pretty much, it's all about, like, if you're really serious on entering, strongly recommend you read through all the Q&A. But the reason why I touched up on it is because I wanted to see like how accessible this was, and it's incredibly accessible. You know, this is, like it said, minors could enter, so it's very simple to understand, very easy to do, and then if you just have that design itch inside of you, you can go and then enter, and you can enter as many times as you want. So you can even like set a challenge for yourself, you know, make one thing a week, and then that still gives you an opportunity to make 5 pieces before we get into the deadline, so then you have a good chance of entering with something strong, or at least diversifying. Maybe you make some really artistic designs, maybe you make some graphic design stuff, maybe you take a photo of like all, like, I don't even know how a photo could work, but you can come up with something interesting and then maybe make it happen. But then the judging is really cool as well. Who are the judges? We have the CEO of Pokemon, Ishihara, we have Ken Sugimori, and then I guess we have some kind of like product or something line going on from that. But another thing I want to say is also you cannot edit any kind of work. So it's not like you can take a picture of a Pokemon off Bulbapedia and then modify it in some way. I'd imagine that you could maybe, but like you can't trace over it either, because then that's still like very, like it's not enough to be transformative under copyright law. So you really just can't like take clip art of Pokemon that already exist. Even official sources can't use anything official of Pokemon that already exists, but you can still like be inspired by that and then maybe simplify it, stylize it into a way that's really cool. I actually might submit some designs for myself, because I'm not an artist, but I feel like I can maybe piece together something that's really cool, and then that just kind of goes back to the website. There's entry, regulation, and then also you can click on the website and get your inspiration right here, that we have all the Pokemon. So that's one of the interesting things. Like, maybe you just draw your favorite Pokemon. Maybe it's a Pokemon that doesn't get enough representation and still finds a way onto the design. You can just kind of find them here. I think that's pretty cool. So really just like making this for everyone, that you have all the information, you have all access to everything on the site right here. And this is what I mean, like that's why they said they aren't distributing any information, or they're not distributing any art that you can use for your designs, despite these Pokemon being right here. So just be really wary of copyright. Make sure everything is your own, and that's gonna be cool. Then you can click on regulation. These are the terms. This is how you can apply and stuff like that. And then it's about the template. So you download the template, you open up in Photoshop, or you also open it up in Adobe Illustrator. You do what they say, you make the design, you slap it on a t-shirt, and then you're good to go. So there we go, guys. I think this is just a really cool thing that the Pokemon Company is doing. Hopefully we do see like some more promotion on the English side. If not, that's why I'm doing this video. And tell me what you guys think down below. Like, do you remember this illustration contest from back in the day? Watching it at home in 2004, something like that. Did you even enter? That would be a pretty cool story. I didn't enter because like I just didn't feel like I had the means back in the day as a kid. You know, I didn't feel like I could just draw something up, and it also happened so fast, you know. I don't know if you need an internet to maybe check the extra rules and stuff. I couldn't find, like, I just wasn't able to get the access to it, but then I saw the designs, like, you know what, that's pretty cool that people were still able to submit something. Or did you enter the Pokemon Art Academy one? I didn't, like, some of these designs are absolutely amazing. Like, who made that? Like, that's ridiculous. Just pulling that off in Pokemon Art Academy, that's so cool. And there's all kinds of winners, all kinds of, people with amazing designs and stuff, and there was this Mew one. Like, what people do is absolutely insane. So Like, how do you guys feel about that? And also with the 151, do these shirts mean anything to you like they mean for me? Because like this is just nostalgic right here. I was like, these are some of the coolest designs. This was more an adult theme that they were like trying to show, hey, we can make a product line for like the people that want a cool older design for Pokemon. And I think that there's all kinds, like you're free to do whatever you want with this. There doesn't look like there's any age restriction. If you're a kid, if you're an adult, if you're anyone with artistic talent, maybe even not, you just give it a chance, and then you have a chance at $10,000 as well as all kinds of other really cool stuff. Like, I don't remember, yeah, contest winners get like a flight to Japan for the ceremony. They also get a trip to Worlds. They get to meet Ken Sugimori. There's a lot of really cool things going on right there. So that's kind of it. So guys, enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.